That's Kurt Busch in the 51 left rear. Looks like it's coming apart on that car.
Left rear tire just blew out.
Well, that broke right off the car.
Left rear tire just fell off.
Yeah, that's looks like the wheel's still intact. Looks like all the luggage must have fell off. Well, they had such high hopes. He had made a pit stop earlier.
Oh, that's bizarre.
Yep, see all the wheel spacers flying off of it.
Here's what happened. Oh, the 9 gets loose. Correction. Here comes Ward, and look at that. Now, I haven't seen the Nextel Cup car go airborne quite like that in my whole career, I don't think.
But Darrell, you saw that right there. I mean, that car ran up on the back of Casey Kane. He did not get right up on him, and you're going to see it right here. See, that car gets loose. He takes the air off the rear spoiler. Nowhere for Ward Burton to go.
Wow.
Safer barrier installed right there in that area.
Darrell, what I saw was the left front tire on Ward's car get the right front tire of Casey's car, and just like open wheel cars, tire-to-tire contact, it launched him.
It just launched that thing.
Wow.
Man, that thing was up in the air.
Now, Ward has climbed out of his car. He's
Watch this.
okay.
You can see there, Casey's loose. He gets loose, and he's going to hit the wall no matter what.
Right there.
And here comes Ward, and, I mean, he just goes over the right front of Casey's car, and both guys are really lucky. The guys are really lucky as these cats are coming along here behind them.
Outside lane, hanging tough here on the restart.
Oh, here we go.
Got trouble. That's Casey Kane that goes sideways. Joey Logano nowhere to go.
Oh, my. Half the field is gone.
The big one at Daytona has happened at lap 97.
That is the huge one at Daytona.
Justin Allgaier.
Oh, the
Denny
18
Hamlin,
gets on its roof.
and Kyle Busch rolls upside down.
Wow.
See the 26 car of Cole Witt, the 38 of David Gilliland.
Just having a good old time over here. Just hanging around. Okay. Just stay buckled up. Let them get you flipped over here.
That's Kyle Busch.
Right here. She and the 2 car of Brad Keselowski. Wow. That 1 car's up in the air right there.
All 4 tires were off the ground.
He just launched.
We ride with Kyle Busch, who at the end of this mess goes on his roof.
22 is pushing to 41. You need to get lower, 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 lower. We're in it.
Right here. And it was just because his car was on the banking and on the apron.
And there in the top of the picture, you saw some smoke coming off the wheels of car number 23, the Bear car of Bob and Richard Bear from Oxford, Maine, and the car sliding, coming up across the top of the tunnel. People darting, getting out of the way. Those are press photographers up there and safety personnel.
Hood not off, and he's missing the bus stop. Oh my goodness.
That thing just exploded, the whole nose of it. I don't know what that was.
He was slowing down through the bus stop.
I'm going to admit, Rick, I am baffled.
I've never seen a motor blow like that.
Is that a tire blow?
I mean, the right front tire is flat.
Completely blown.
It looks like...
It almost looked like both tires blew at the same time.
But then, that's up in 2. Down in turn 3.
Oh, here comes a...
Jimmy Johnson just nowhere to go. The 43 car of Allmendinger just coming back up the racetrack right in front of him.
That is a huge hit.
So the caution apparently was for Conway into the wall.
Yeah, look at
Not sure why Allmendinger was so far down on the racetrack.
That's brutal right there, man. That is a hard lick.
Look at all the damage you got right here. This car's been upside down. This is Joe Nimitz.
Take a look, boy. Holy cow.
He was upside down.
Yeah, that car definitely. Whenever you can see the roof flaps, take a look. Here we go.
Okay, he's looking inside of Mike Lynette, and this wreck happens in front of them.
There is the 16. He's already turned around. That all happened in front.
Now, where's Joe Nimitz at?
Oh, Oh, right there.
Gosh.
Who got in? And it was the 16 with a Stenhouse.
Gracious.
He ends up going over. Take another look. Oh.
Okay, does that qualify? Everything's going to get crazy?
Yeah, I think that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, this was not quite what brought out the caution. Watch the yellow cat car.
He gets forced into the pit lane. Here's what I don't think he realizes. He's got a flat right front tire.
150 miles an hour. Blaney is trying to scrub off speed.
And just nowhere for Ken Schrader, the 21 car, to go.
Or Boyer in the 07 car. I don't think he realized he had a flat tire, and when he got to the end of pit road, he couldn't turn.
Came right out in front of Ken Schrader. Clint Boyer also damaged, and Schrader's Little Debbie's car is a wreck. Remember, Schrader and Buddy Baker were the two drivers to win on Sunday and then on Thursday and have a shot to win the 500.
Here we see Todd Bodine. He's going to be involved. Now, Jeff Gordon comes down. They're going to get 3 abreast, and Todd Bodine doesn't know that. He gets touched by the 77 car of Sachs. He goes down, hits the 24 car. Sachs, the 8 car, spins, and look at all these cars behind. They got no place to go. Watch Mark Martin. He's hit someone. He has no brakes.
Hits the inside retaining wall, and then he goes out of the picture, but he goes through another. We'll see it here. Now watch him. He hits the inside retaining wall. That's the car up in the middle of your screen. Hits the Die Hard 500 sign. Shoots through a guardrail right here. Goes right on through it. Mows it down. Still at top speed and hits another fence and then the guardrail and finally comes to rest.
He had to be going 100 miles an hour when he hit the end of that guardrail and then went over to the second guardrail where he finally came to a stop.
That was a wild ride, and thank God he got out of there.
Man, oh man. There are only 2 cars here in front of us that appear to be disabled besides Mark Martin. That's Bodine and Burton, and there was Mark Martin getting out of the car. He appears to be injured, possibly.
Juan Pablo Montoya and Bobby Labonte were racing right in front of him in turn 4. Yeah, and this Mark had caught these cars. You can see Bobby Labonte looks like just loses it, gets loose with that car right up behind him there. But Mark had been there for a while, and you can see Mark spinning now. Not much you can do except hold on and lock the brakes as a driver at this point in time. And right there, oh.
Yeah, I was lucky the crew members weren't injured there as well. I'm telling you, that was just a crazy accident.
Mark's trying to keep it off the wall right here and keep it a little damaged as he possibly can, but just can't get it back out. Wow, you can see all the oil go out from under it.
Instantly it ruptured that oil tank. That could have been a big problem if it had caught fire immediately.
Man.
Safety crews were right on the spot, though.
And Martin had caught this 47 and 42 and been behind them for about 10 laps, but couldn't get around them because the 47 and 42 had a little fresher tires, but you can see the fire underneath, but the fire crew was right there on top of things.